Hello guys, AnimeUpRise, how's it going? In today's video, we are doing another manga discussion, rant, or anime rant. But anyways, it's gonna be about my story with Bleach and how I look at it in 2020, in spite of the news of its new project. It could be an anime, I've been hearing it's an anime, but I'm not sure yet. I could just be out of the loop, and it totally is an anime. I'm just like, hey, I'm not sure yet, but it actually is confirmed. And I can look a big idiot right now. But that's how it is. I'm not sure. All I know is there's a big project about Bleach. And yeah, and 21 Godspawner, aka Ransom, actually gave me this idea. So go check out his channel. Links in the description. He actually made a video just like this one on his channel. It's his first video, it's his debut video, and yeah, go check it out. But with that said, let's get down to it with my video on what Bleach means to me in 2020. Okay, so I guess I'll start from the beginning. So I didn't get into Bleach, like unlike Ransom, I don't think I have gotten into Bleach as early as he did. Like he was probably in it when it was still airing, or maybe just beginning. I'm not sure, I'm pretty young, I'm not sure how old Ransom is, or 21 Godspawn now. And yeah, I'm not really sure how old he is, or how soon he got into Bleach, but for me personally, I got into Bleach after the anime ended. Like, yo, I think I started it around, at the earliest, 2014, when I got into high school. And maybe even later than that, maybe even 2014. 2 years before its ending. And I think it was actually that. No, I was nearing the ending of Bleach in 2015. So yeah, I was pretty close. So 2013, like near the end of 2013, maybe beginning 2015, I got into Bleach, and that was a journey. It really was. I realized how much I loved this show. Of course, I've watched the likes of Naruto before this show. That was my second one before. The second show I watched before Bleach. The first one was obviously Dragon Ball. I got into Bleach pretty early. I've been watching anime for a long time, but I've only been watching a certain ones on loop, so it's been like that until I finally got into like the widespread anime and started getting out there and watching everything on Netflix, which is where we come to Bleach. It was in my early stages of looking on Netflix and trying to cover its entire catalog of anime, watching every anime, giving every anime a chance on Netflix, seeing what I liked at the time, and I found Bleach. And I instantly, like that, fell in love with Bleach, and I just started binging it. Like after school, I came home, I was like, yeah, I gotta binge this shit, let's go. I always binge it, for a long ass time, throughout the entire episodes. Even the Bout arc, I still hate the Bout arc, but I thought it was canon, and I watched it all. I hate that I watched it all. And yeah, it's just like so many fun moments and so many bad moments with Bleach. There's so many fillers. That's a problem too. I have to admit that. The fillers are annoying, especially in the Rancor arc when the sudden filler came in. But like I think around the fight with Yukiura and Ichigo, that was bullshit. I was getting so hyped up for that fight, and then filler. I was like, what the fuck? But yo, Bleach has been a really good ride, and honestly, it surprised me, because I liked Naruto before. Like, Dragon Ball at that point in time was still my favorite. It was still my, like, saving grace. It was still my favorite. I love Dragon Ball. I put that on a pedestal from every single other anime I've been watching at the time, getting into. Now it's not so much, because I've played a whole bunch of games of it. I've seen the stories, like, so many times with the games, with watching the anime, and all that. I've seen Dragon Ball way too much. I kind of killed it. And especially through Dragon Ball Kakarot now, or Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. So yeah, that's been a journey. But we're not talking about Dragon Ball today. Bleach is the main star. So like I said, I was going through the catalog of Netflix, and I was watching Bleach, and it instantly struck with me. And I was like, dude, this is amazing. As I liked Ichigo just a lot more than Naruto or Goku or Light, or just any character like that from other anime. I just related to Ichigo a lot more. He didn't have any grand goals. He's just like, yeah, I have powers. I can see ghosts. I just want to protect my friends and my family. You know, and he doesn't, And it's not like he won't help anybody, any spirits, say for example, who are just walking around and getting in trouble by Hollow, so he'll help them because he's a good person. But all he really wants is to protect his family. He has no real grand goal, like say Naruto, for example, who wants to become the Hokage of this village, or even Luffy, even though I don't watch One Piece, he wants to become the Pirate King. You know, then there's Ichigo. He's like, yeah, I want to protect my friends. Not really struck home. It was different. It was great. Like, no being the strongest fighter thing, no being the Hokage, no Pirate King. Just, hey, I like my family and my friends. I want to keep them safe with the powers I have and protect my family and friends. You know, that's all he wants. And that is great, you know. It's not... It shows that main character doesn't have to have a grand goal to make something entertaining. And to this day, Bleach, the big three, is my favorite. Because even with Naruto, I dropped Naruto a whole lot throughout my journey of completing it. I dropped it, went back to it, dropped it, went back to it. But with Bleach, it was a constant stream. Like, there was no other anime on my mind other than Bleach when I was watching it. Because Bleach was amazing. I just had to watch it. And I went through it and hammered it home. And I went right through it. Like, unlike Naruto, like I just said a second ago. That is crazy. Because usually, even now, like especially now, I have to divide my attention to a whole bunch of different anime. But before, back in my glory days of me watching anime, where I can watch a whole bunch of episodes in a short span of time, I only focused on one thing. And that was my phase of watching all the long anime. Like all the long running series, again, like Bleach and Naruto and Dragon Ball and some other series I can't really Hitman Reborn, also with that too. And that was just part of that phase, and that was like my funnest time watching anime. And it's nice to know that Bleach might be getting its anime return, because even though I haven't personally finished the manga even after, like, what, 4 years after its cancellation? Almost 4 years? I didn't read it, but I still would love to see more of Bleach and in animated form, because I loved it, and it was really sad when the anime ended. And in fact, I rewatched the Soul Eater arc and Substitute Soul Reaper arc, the first two arcs of the show on Netflix again. And I remember when they tried to delete Bleach off Netflix. I remember that too, because I remember I was watching Netflix and they had the little wording on top of the screen, and it said it was going to delete it. And I was like, wait, what? I was kind of mad. But then after seeing them delete it, and then they like bring it back the next day, I was like, boy, the Bleach fans came in. That's great. No, but Bleach really left a big impact on anime. It's still my favorite out of the big three. I have to say that now. So I've tried One Piece, and I don't want to get into that because there's lots of One Piece fans, and I don't want to anger people. I'm saying I at least tried it. It wasn't for me. That's how it is. But yeah, it's just my thing, you know. Bleach, the best out of the big three. And arguably the most hated out of the bunch. No, but anyways, that's it, guys. That's my story with Bleach. For me now, it's still one of my favorite animes of all time. I still love Ichigo. In fact, Ichigo is one of my favorite characters to draw. I just like drawing Tite Kubo's style. That's just so... his art style is so fun to draw. Along with Hiro Mashima, who was the artist from Fairy Tail and Rave Master, or the creator of those. And yeah, his style is so much fun to draw, like Tite Kubo's style. And you know what? That's another one of the things I want to talk about too. The art is also really good. In fact, I even have like 15 volumes of Bleach, which I do plan to get more of that, just because I've been having more manga on my mind. But Bleach is still gonna be collected. But anyways, I don't really have much else to say. So yeah, Bleach for me, it's still one of my favorite series. You know, always be one of my favorite series for like my all-time like dive into the anime community and anime in general. Bleach will always be there in one of the top spots, just because it was there, and it was long and it was enjoyable. I can even say no, I can't say I like the Bound arc. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, this is all over the place, but that's how my videos are. I did enjoy Bleach. Hopefully you guys know my story with it. Again, I'm not entirely sure if it's getting an anime. If it is, then hurrah. But if it isn't, and it's just like a stage play or something, or another movie, for example, a live action movie, which, that was okay. And you know what? I'll be happy either way. We're getting some Bleach news, and Bleach has become a big subject, or at least it was. I'm incredibly late to the party. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and to be notified of future uploads, and I'll see you guys all in the video. Johnny.